Welcome. In this module, we will be looking at the K-2 math assessments. At the beginning of the year, teachers will receive student portfolios for the math assessments. These portfolios are meant to store all of the formative assessments that you take on a student throughout the entire school year. This is a snapshot of what the portfolio looks like. On the front cover, it gives you some precursory information. And then if your school decides to do a pretest at the beginning of the year, we do have a pretest offered by the county, there's a place to record this data. And then when your school does the end of the year summative assessment, there's also a place to record this. Now the inside of the portfolio looks like this. Let me zoom in a little bit. And this is just a place where you can record the student work as you administer the formative assessments. You would just put down the date, the score. The scores are on a level 1 through 4. Some tasks only have a level 1 through 3. And then any comments that you have. And then on the task, it does note which math practice standards are emphasized. If you observe that practice as you assess, you could just go ahead and circle that you observed it. Let's take a look at where the K-2 assessments are housed. They are housed on the C&I Google site on the math page. The assessments are broken down by grade level and by quarter. Let's just take a brief look at the first grade, first quarter math assessments. Now, these are meant to be very informal. So when the teacher gets to a point where they feel like a student has mastered a concept, they can go ahead and administer a task, either small group, one-on-one, or they can do it whole group if it's just a pencil paper task. The tasks are self-explanatory. The task is right here, then the scoring rubric is below. Now, one thing I want you to realize about the scoring rubric, it's very general. So you're going to need to interpret the rubric based on what you know about the student and what you feel their score should be. Now, another caution about the assessments is that this is, again, just meant for you as a teacher to know, okay, do I need to do any reteaching, or has this child mastered the assessment or the standard? It is not meant to be turned into a report card grade. When it comes to time for grading the report cards, the student should have a collection of grades from across the quarter, across the 9 weeks, and that's what will be used in correlation or in combination with the formative assessment tasks that you are administering. So this would not be the only score to make up that report card grade. If a student is proficient, they will score a 3 or a 4 on the task. If the student's not proficient, record this in the portfolio along with any student work that you might have given. Some of the tasks do have work pages to go along with them. And then if the student scored a 1 or 2, you probably do want to do some reteaching and possibly reassess at the end of that time. So either give the same task, maybe just change the numbers out, or give a different task. And then again, you can record in that portfolio if they now are a level 3 or a level 4. That's pretty much all I wanted to share as far as these performance tasks go. The one other thing I wanted to point out was there is a summative assessment that will be given to you by the coach at your school or by your principal, and that should happen sometime in May. And it's just usually about 9 to 12 questions, very brief, and that again will be recorded on that student portfolio. Thank you. I hope you have a great day.